Good morning there. This is the Hall of Famer, Director Marlon Green. And I just have to make this quick note, okay? Don't mention Obamacare around me, okay? Because I'm a veteran and we don't have good health care. I'm in a battle right now with the VA behind my benefits. I have applied for Medicare home care, but the VA are insisting on they want to give me just VA home care. They know it's a hostile environment, and I have a consult to stay out of high stress environments like the VA because I get along with 85% of the people, and I'm not involved or concerned with getting along with 100% of the people because these days most people ain't shit. So for me to run behind people that don't like me makes no sense. And that's why I require women that invest in themselves and invest in their husband. Because American women will invest in everything but their own country because they're stupid. I'm talking their own countrymen, as in African Americans. But you'll see them helping everyone else. I don't support governments that's like apartheid, like Israel and parts of South Africa. And no disrespect, but a lot of you white folks was genetically engineered and were placed here in disrespect to the natural and the nature or order of things. The natural nature order of things. And so I'm not listening to you. And the main thing that I wanted to talk about on this session is who we should show favor to. And we should show favor to Russia, Asia, and India. Because white folks really need other colored folks to hold the rest of them down. And those who are ashamed of their own skin color, hair color, heritage cultures, you might as well go ahead on and commit suicide because you're affecting us negatively and we want to go forward. Like Lil Boosie say on this rap song, a lot of you coon ass niggas hate your own kind and you change how you talk when the white folks come around. Yeah, something like that. He said, oh, coon ass nigga, hate your own kind. You talk to me different when the white folks come around. No African or African American should be under the impression that he has to talk to us a different way. And a lot of you professors and a lot of you celebrities out there that's giving good advice and don't see the problem and committing it, I'm going to call you out on it. Like employment status percentages of what you hire through genders and race. Because if you're going to say that we have a problem in America, then you must be willing to admit the problem. And the problem is certain people getting multiple opportunities and some people not getting any. So we could assure our own economic value if we go Asia, Russia, India. African Americans focus on Asia, Africa, India. And the only country of Europe is Italy. So you can put those top four in African Americans' agenda. And African Americans, you better get your heads out your ass because the world leaders are following my lead. And just because I'm not rich does not mean I'm not affected. It's not everyone's duty. It's not everyone's blessing to be wealthy, financially, stable. But it's their responsibility to help share some of that wealth because none of that is totally theirs. And a lot of you all have exploited Africa and taken our ancient artifacts and contacting extraterrestrials in the spirit world and are using our cultural knowledge against us. We resist you, we detest you, and people like the Black Congressional Caucus that helps these people go around doing this, we're going to attack you in court. We're not threatening you physically because that's what you want. We're attacking you spiritually. We're attacking you on a leadership level, because all you all know is bribery and misery, and you attract the same people within the mess you create. That shit is over. You're not better than me. You're not better than anyone else on this planet. Yet you have this arrogant atmosphere that everyone should serve you. Well, I want to give you all some advice. We are not going to be a crutch for you. You are falling from grace, and I'd rather be an Asian American than African American if you're not going to fucking stick up for yourself and then turn right back around and hire more than 50% girls than the guys. But you're supposed to be on everybody's side. You got to straighten that shit out. At fate, whatever you go look at the workplace and see how many women working versus men, and then ask yourself, are you helping men by not hiring us and by not offering opportunity? I'm glad Master P exposed Jay-Z, because Jay-Z act like a bitch. I judge people by how they treat people. Big Siegel, we might not agree, but that's a real dude. Everybody know Benny Siegel real, and if Jay-Z gonna treat Benny Siegel wrong, then fuck Jay-Z, because these niggas use us street niggas to get the way they going, and they throw us away around these white folks, and I'm not taking that shit. I'm taking everybody that discriminate against me to court. Fuck fighting, but you still have to be aware of the fact that most of the white folks fix the courts to where minorities can't do anything. And so from now on, when it comes to, when they asking my race or gender, I'm picking Asian, because at least Asians will stick up for themselves. These black niggas will be talking all that shit. They'll diss each other, but they won't diss the KKK. They won't diss the Illuminati. They won't diss the motherfuckers that's taking their shit and they using them to fill a prison industrial complex. Yeah, you can be a good business member, nigga, but if you're not spending with your people, you breaking bread with your with the boil and Illuminati and shit, you not doing us no motherfucking good. So fuck Jay-Z album 4-44, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not interested, because he and Beyonce tried to use the Black Panthers themes without permission, and that's why they ass gotta go to court. And Facebook bitch ass motherfuckers, they gonna be going to go to court too, because all they do is divide and conquer people that are good in nature, and they treat Jews better than Christians, Muslims, Hindu slash Buddhism, Armenian, and every fucking thing else, but y'all let them be in charge of the planet. I'm not listening to you or them. And I don't have to fucking hold my head down just because white folks are falling from grace and they need a crutch to make the environment seem that it's not, and intensifying the suffering and the mayhem on African Americans after 400 years of being bought and sold. You bitches still can't let go of us, but you're not gonna drag us down the drain with you. There's the internet to stop you with this propaganda shit, and the Black Congressional Caucus in America are a bunch of evil ass fucks. And if they do go to church, they need to switch churches, because what they're teaching them ain't right. And this is the Hall of Famer, director of photography, Marlon Green, telling it like it is, because these African Americans act like they don't know what the truth is, and they have their heads up their ass, while our women have 3 times as more and don't go through 1/3 as much, and they'll fucking go against the man for the woman. They design these imbalances. That's why I took Matt Damon out of this picture with this give the women of India loans. Nigga, you're trying to disravel the economic and natural order of things like the Illuminati, and I don't like the Illuminati anymore. We're going to be talking about the black god aliens that has telepathy, that has telekinesis. Some of them had 2 brains. They mixed our DNA too. So the white folks trying to show that black folks are not in the space picture are fucking ridiculous. And unlike the rest of these black folks, they don't know how to fucking defend themselves. We are going to defend ourselves, and we are going to resist oppression. It's not that we're trying to take over the world. We're trying to keep you bitches from taking advantage of us. And that's two different things. And don't try to reinterpret the truth for us, because we were scholars long before colleges. And most half of this motherfucking United States is African Americans. And they'll let all of these immigrants come in, and they'll let all of these talk show hosts like Jimmy Kimmel and all the rest of these fuckos that's trying to attack the president, and he's trying to do something for African American. You a racist motherfucker. And that's why I stopped watching about 3 of y'all on the late talk show hosts. That Colbert, I stopped Colbert, Stephen Colbert, I stopped. He's straight negative. Don't talk about nothing but Donald Trump can't do shit himself. Kimball talking about his fucking, he's whining about paying his own kids medical bills for a hawk. If I had it, I'll fucking pay it. I wouldn't be crying one way or the other because I had it and it's possible to get it. What you should be worrying about is people who don't have it like me that deserve it. And Obama claiming such a tremendous victory on Obamacare, and I'm getting fucked by healthcare but not getting my premiums paid from the insurance company, and they can just fuck us because they got all of their white folks in EEOC positions or equal opportunity investigators or slash in inspector general's position. You're not gonna get a fucking thing done putting races in equal opportunity positions. If that's the case, what do we need you for? We don't need you or the cops with this piss pad, poor ass attitude, and all y'all can do is blame us. That shit is over, baby. Get your head out your ass. Quit trying to blame African American men for everything. Get these economic agendas straight. Asia, Russia, India. And then the only one right now in Europe is Italy, because they are friendly people. The rest of those are hostile fucks. And I don't want to be around you. And this is why I need my money to get the fuck from around y'all, because everywhere I go, people tearing up my shit. People tearing up my shit, hating on me, ganging up on me, helping each other. Man, fuck America, man. I'm not in love with people who oppress me. And bitches like Stacey Dash and Diamond and Silk should be on their fucking knees to somebody like me, because all y'all do is run for the money, but they running for our spirituality. And you hoes got such a low self-esteem, you can't even do anything with a Hall of Famer that's greater and more achieved than you. Yeah, I said greater because you bitches don't do nothing but sit down and wait on a lawsuit, and then you be off your ass on that. But when it comes to jury of getting your African Americans out of state prison, federal prison, county prison, courts, traffic court, child support, domestic, y'all keep us in this motherfucking shit. You're not worth marrying. And I suggest African Americans get wives from Africa first and treat the American bitches like hoes, because the white man is going to use them against us, and we don't need that shit. So let them take care of them, and we're going to leave them bitches and not fuck with them. And I'm dating white folks, I'm dating white chicks, Asian chicks, anybody that got sense enough to treat me right, that's who I'm dating. And I'm about not hear a fucking thing out of none of y'all, because a lot of y'all are racist in equal opportunity positions. So fuck you, and get your head out your ass and help your people first before you help others.